World Cup 2022 Captain's Media Day. I'm your host, Mel Jones, and I can tell you I'm just a little bit excited for what we have today because for the very first time, we have all 16 captains in the one spot getting ready to kickstart this World Cup campaign. And it all starts tomorrow down at Kardinia Park Stadium with the 2014 champions Sri Lanka taking on Namibia and then the UAE meeting the Netherlands. And I can say from all reports we are expecting a very large crowd indeed. Ghana, Palawa, Wadawurrung, Wurundjeri, Whadjuk, Gadigal and Ugara. These are the lands that will be hosting all the matches in the 2022 T20 World Cup. Melbourne has been known for many a year as the sporting capital of the world, and it's self-proclaimed, I can say that as a Melbourne girl. But for over 65,000 years, it's been known by the people of the Kulin Nation here on Wurundjeri land as Naarm. I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land in which we meet today, the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung and the Boonwurrung Wurrung people of the Eastern Kulin, and I pay my respects to elders, past and present, and for future generations, and welcome all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples with us today. The T20 World Cup is one of the biggest sporting events in the world, and it's the game that is played in our shortest format, and it is also our fastest growing format as well. At this year's event, 16 teams featuring our very best cricketers across the world will play in 45 matches across 7 of Australian cities, all of which have their own unique cricketing flavour. As well as that, over 750,000 fans of all different ages and backgrounds are anticipated to come through our gates, which is a wonderful way to showcase the diversity of our game, but also of Australia as well. And a reminder for fans as well, if you haven't got your tickets yet, I think it's very wise to jump on t20worldcup.com and get them very quickly indeed. Now, I must admit, 16 captains that we had behind stage before was a little bit like herding cats. So I think what we're going to do today, we're going to split it in half. We're going to be joined on stage by 8 of the captains at a time, and we'll be taking questions from the media today for about 20 minutes or so. So I'd like to start by welcoming to stage the first 8 of our captains from Group A and from Group 1. To start with, the captain of Australia, Aaron Finch. Followed by Gerard Erasmus from Namibia, New Zealand skipper Kane Williamson, Dasun Shanaka from Sri Lanka, one of the newest captains in the T20 format, Jos Buttler from England, CP Rizwan, who unfortunately missed out on playing at the G the other day from the UAE, but still has another chance later in the tournament, Mohammed Nabi from Afghanistan, and last but certainly not least, from Scotland, Scott Edwards. Welcome, Scott. Dasun, I'll go to you. As a Melbourne girl, I've grown up seeing, but more so hearing, a lot of Sri Lankan fans, more so at the G, but we'll be hearing them at Geelong. It's almost like a home away from home for you. How much is the support of your Sri Lankan community going to sort of help the Sri Lankan side this World Cup?
Yeah, it's been amazing playing in Melbourne anyway. You know, we've been enjoying ever since we play in Melbourne. So looking forward for the Geelong game. So there will be massive crowd. So we are looking forward for that.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be very noisy indeed. At the front here.
Hi, Dasun. First of all, congratulations on winning the Asia Cup. You guys were absolutely phenomenal. Again, nobody's talking about Sri Lanka as one of the favourites to win the World Cup, even though you've won the Asia Cup. Can you talk about how confident you are on a scale of 1 to 10 that you can upset the big teams, and what areas does Sri Lanka need to concentrate on if they have to go deeper into the tournament? Thank you. Sushant from Sports CRA.
So after a very good Asia Cup, so we are very much confident. The team is, the environment is really good, and we are well focused on our batting. So as it is the early summer, so the conditions will be somewhat different. So we are really focusing on that. Apart from that, I think the bowlers, they are really shaping up. So Chamira is back with us and Lahiru Kumar is back with us. So there are plus points coming from the Asia Cup. So yeah, it depends on the day. T20 cricket, we never know who will be going to win. So I think the better teams come out of the day win. So yeah, we are prepared for the challenge, so we are looking forward for a good tournament.
My question for Dasun Chanak. Dasun, how the preparation for the tomorrow's game?
Preparation been good. You know, we came out here a couple of weeks ago, so we had a good practice game. So yeah, boys are well shaped up, so we are ready for the challenge.
Happy with their underdog status. What do you know about them and the threats that they pose for you tomorrow?
We have played one time in Geelong, so we know the conditions really well about the dimensions, and we played the same opposition last year World Cup, so we know exactly what coming against us, and I think the Namibian side also well prepared, so they got good players in their side, so yeah, that's it.
Can we please put our hands together for the first of the 8 captains: Aaron Finch, Gerard Erasmus, Kane Williamson, Dasun Shankan, Joss Butler, CP Rizwan, Mohamed Nabi and Scott Edwards. Fellas, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. I will relieve you. You can head on down. Thank you so much. Actually, waiting, pausing. You can still stand, Bubba, because it was announced a little bit earlier that we do have a special day today. Aaron Finch is going to present Bubba with a happy birthday cake. Now, most of us in this room are Australian, so we'll not ask anyone to sing because that is not our thing. But we will give him a round of applause. Happy birthday, Bubba.
Thank you. Thank you so
Freshly made today by Aaron Finch. What flavour?
No idea.
No idea what flavour it is, but I'm sure it'll be very, very nice indeed. Bubba, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you to our 8 captains as well. I'll allow you guys, I might get you guys to sit there because we'll wrap things up very quickly indeed. I think most importantly now, the most important thing for everyone to do is set your alarms, because at 3 p.m. tomorrow, Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time, you don't want to miss the first ball of the 8 captains behind the stage as well. All the very best for all teams within this World Cup, and I hope everyone has a wonderful time in Australia. Thank you so much.